All right, let's go over potting plants and give you a little bit of a walkthrough, plus the comparison. These right now are potatoes after year one. Look at that. They're all delicious and everything. The pot could be bigger, but you know, that's life. And these are the actual potatoes that we planted literally at the beginning of this year, like maybe a month and a half ago. All up and down here. All of which are purple potatoes because I like purple potatoes. You want to make potato chips that are good? Get some Himalayan salt, a little bit of olive oil, and cook those suckers. Oh yes. And yeah, I get dirty. So let's compare peppers. This is a brand spanking new Hungarian wax pepper. And that is a Purple Beauty pepper. It's maybe, I'd say 2 weeks older. So there's not much difference between planting in the ground and planting in the soil. Why? Because plants don't have eyes like we do. They're just like, oh my gosh, this is soil, it feels so good. But let me show you some of the limitations though. This is a Snackabelle. It's not gonna grow much taller than about this right here. So we're down here, we're gonna go up to about here, about that tall. And I lied, that's not a Snackabelle, that's a cherry bomb. Because they're cherry-like peppers, but they got a little kick to them. Because I like a little heat to my food. Sadly, no one else in the house does. Shoot, you put too much black pepper in there, they got diarrhea. Which was TMI, but you know what? Life. Now this ancho pepper was bought about the same time, maybe a few days earlier than the cherry bomb. You can see the big difference right here. Your pot is going to be the big factor in limiting how big your plant gets. Now let's look at some herbs. This is a vertical planter, which I am not a huge fan of for herbs, but it's gonna keep them alive for now, and then eventually I'll get them into bigger things. This right here is Greek oregano, yes! And yes, it looks that big, that thick, that full, and ho ho ho. The smell of it, ho ho. But as you saw with like the potatoes, and I'm gonna give you a recap again. This is year 2 of potatoes. And those ones over there that you can see in the distance, that's month 1. So yeah, your pot is going to be what restricts your plant's ability to grow in full size. Now, is it a full restriction? No. I mean, the bigger your pot, definitely the better, and your plants are only gonna have so bigger roots. So understand your plant's roots. I'll give you a good rule of thumb. With bell peppers, if they say they're 36 inches tall, you know, at max, then give them a good, like half of that, 18 inches worth of depth in soil and circumference. Tomatoes, you want to get basically the equivalent of a Home Depot bucket. Maybe not as deep, but close to. Let me give you an example. This right here is food grade or plant grade, and it's growing a tree. Like this is an actual tree thing. But if you filled this up all the way with just dirt and you put a single tomato in there, meaning no green onions, no nada, the tomato would do fine. And honestly, if you can get that a little bit deeper to about right now, as far as, you know, height, and keep in mind, these are pure guesstimates. I'm holding a camera phone. But if you can get some good depth, then you are going to get some good tomatoes. Now, you do want to give them some support. Okay, and I'm not just talking moral support like, oh, look at you little cute little tomatoes. No, you want to give them actual support like a tomato cage. Or if nothing else, get you like at very beginning, get you some like a 1x2 post wood and put it in there that's about 3 feet high. You want at least 3 feet high because you don't want the tomato to tip over. Tomatoes may be stiff, but they grow like vines. I'll give you another example. This bucket right here is way overkill when it comes to what we're trying to do. Like this is at least 2 feet off the ground. So that's 2 feet deep and at least 2 feet wide, okay? I mean, would that grow some killer tomatoes? Abso-freaking-lutely. Are you kidding me? It would grow some killer tomatoes and allow a single tomato plant to grow to its full height and depth. But realistically, if you can get the equivalent to, as I said, a Home Depot bucket, I mean, you see how deep that is? Okay? The tomatoes need that kind of depth for their soil. And as a special bonus, I have been putting off doing my vertical garden so that you guys can see us do it. That plus we've had people in and out of the hospital, and I'm lazy, so a little 2 plus 2 there. But when it comes to growing lettuce, vertical gardens are awesome. And cheap. Link in description. And keep in mind, I'm linking you to the exact marketplace and the exact things that we bought. I'm not going to be one of those hypocrite jerks that says, hey, go buy this one thing that I haven't touched yet. No, no. Like, I'm going to show you how to do it in the exact way that we're doing it. Because maybe we know a thing or two. Ha ha ha. You see this little guy right here? This is a little bitty tomato. But you know what? It's not too late to plant these things. They need about 60 days to grow. Same thing with bell peppers, lettuce. You can get them coming up in about a month and a half. But when you go vertical garden, you can get them up in a month. And you can just do like a rotation. Like, we're going to do 2 vertical gardens. One's going to be for this month, one's going to be for the next month. And we're just going to grow a crap ton of lettuce. Because I like me a burger, you know? Some nice tomatoes, like slice of tomatoes. Nice lettuce, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now, because this boy's itty bitty bitty bitty, I'm going to put him over here. Okay, I'll show you. Yeah. One-handed. Boom. The one-handed monster. All right, so that right there is a weed, and I don't want that weed. But I've got to be careful where I step because I don't want to hurt anything. So I'm going to go like, yeah, da. Hui. Ba karima shakti te. Hom dop shivoy. Hom dop shivoy. By the way, Rares of the Lost Ark was awesome. This right here is all you need to do. And then I'm going to water this when I water everything else. Now, it's a little bit close between these two. So I'm taking a gamble with that. I should probably space this a little bit. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're going to do it this way. Just go on underneath and be like, yeah. I know I'm making a lot of sound effects. I got to make this seem interesting. Like it's gardening, you know? So I'm going to put this right here. You can see it right there. Now, it's a little bit outside of those two, but it shouldn't crowd too terribly much. So I've got tomato, 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 tomato. So I'm forming the diamond pattern. And just give you a little walk through my garden. I mean, we've got all sorts of plants up in here. Those lettuces, that was actually to test whether or not the deer were going to come in and just like kill everything. That might actually be a weed. So let's check it out. Now, once you get to a certain point, you want to be careful because this is actually a radish. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, look at this. Okay, we got to get close up on this one. Up close and personal. That's a radish. Look at that stuff. That purple and all that, that's a radish. These things grew like crazy. Oh my God. That's a radish. Oh my God. They do not grow this quick. What's going on in this garden? Like, what did I do? What did I do? No. But it's so cool to see a surprise like that. Like, it's just like, oh my God. But I got to be careful where I step because I don't want to hurt nothing. I don't want to hurt you. I want to have a relationship with you, but I don't want to hurt you. No, but real talk, I am enjoying this. This right here, it's grass. It's tall enough to be grass, which is why you want to let these go up because I've got carrots around here and carrots look like regular grass. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Carrots look like regular grass at first, but this is definitely grass. Yeah. Okay, get out of there. Yeah. 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 Ooh, but check this out. Oh my gosh. What are you? Dude, you can't. Okay, follow me. Follow me. This is a bean. It shouldn't be here. It's not supposed to be here, but it's a bean. Mr. Bean. And you're going to find little surprises like that throughout your garden if you're doing it like me, you know, the permaculture garden route. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why am I? But yeah, if you go the permaculture garden route, you're going to find some surprises here and there. But, I mean, for example, a week ago I planted these. And this is a line of beans because beans are really, really super crazy healthy for you. Not joking. A line of beans. I've got purple ones, I've got yellow ones, but wow, this sun does not like me. There we go. But the big catch is, like, you can do this in your free time. Like, this is me taking some time off of my day to do it and just, you know, grow food for the family. And of course, I'm doing some weeding right now. And I know I said don't weed until you know, things come in a little bit more, but I didn't plant anything in this little stretch right here. This is my walkway. So I know that this should not be here. Yeah. Be free. But yeah, this is your overview for gardening. I hope you enjoyed it. There's definitely going to be some more videos in the future, and my hair is going to be, this is going away. Like this goatee I've had since I was 12, not joking. It's going to go bye-bye. I'm going to sing an homage to it. But no, stay tuned. I'm going to fill you in with some more gardening tips and whatnot so you can do this stuff yourself. Take care. Happy growing.